He bet on eating 50 eggs in 60 seconds. This was a wager with inmates. Almost nobody believed he could do it. But sitting at the table, he devoured them one by one. Soon, 25 eggs were already gone. By then, his stomach was visibly swollen. His fellow inmates urged him to give up, but he just took a sip of water. He continued eating the remaining eggs, even as his consciousness began to fade. He was determined to finish the last one. Everyone held their breath. The man finally won the bet. From that day on, he became famous in prison. All the inmates looked at him with newfound respect. Even the prison boss became his friend. The man did all this for one reason. He wanted to escape from prison. His mother had passed away. The warden, fearing he might escape, refused to let him attend his mother's funeral. Facing this injustice, the man began planning his escape. At night, he sawed through the wooden floorboards under his bed. His fellow inmates sang loudly. They were covering up the sound of his sawing. The faster he sawed, the louder they sang. When the guard entered the cell, he had just finished cutting through. The prison boss distracted the guard. The man slipped through the hole and escaped. Guards released dogs to track him. The man climbed over fences. He crawled across cables. He swam across a river. The search dogs died from exhaustion. But just days later, he was caught and brought back. The guards put shackles on his feet. The prison boss advised him to stay put, but he was already planning his second escape. This time, he pretended to use the bathroom. Under the guard's watchful eye, he shook some branches to prove he was still there. After a few minutes, the guard realized something was wrong. He rushed over to check. He discovered the man was long gone. The escapee ran to a village. He used an axe to break his shackles. Months later, the prison boss received a magazine. Inside was a photo of the man with two beautiful women. This proved he had successfully evaded capture and was now living a wealthy lifestyle. Just as the inmates were about to celebrate, the cell door suddenly opened. The man was thrown back into prison. To punish him, the guards made him dig holes. When he finished digging, they ordered him to fill them back up. As soon as he filled them, another guard ordered him to dig again. Under this torment, the man finally submitted. He became the guard's slave, doing all their dirty work. His fellow inmates witnessed this. They were very disappointed in him. What they didn't know was, the man was acting subservient to the guards, only to make them lower their guard so he could execute his fourth prison break.